Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Virginia, how are you? Good morning. How are the pups? They're getting so big, Terry. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, seriously, they chewed up our patio furniture yesterday, but that's okay. This incentive is going to be off the chain. It's crazy, right? Is it crazy or what? It is the ultimate trim up. It's such a cool way to invite your folks, to show them we're talking about health while they get, hey, Steph, how are you? Okay, so watch this. I need you guys to hear something, because things and how things have changed recently. I want to get you guys ahead of the curve. Okay, what do you mean? What do you think I'm talking about when I say things have changed? Okay, do you know? Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about auto qualifications. Okay, if you hear me and if you trust me, you're going to do this because it will help your business long term, okay? If you have noticed that your points aren't going the direction that you want them to go, I'm telling you right now, it's because of auto qualifications, okay? Now, we know there's still issues with some processing stuff. We know some of that stuff's happening. That's baby stuff compared to what I'm talking about right now. So let me explain to you why you need to have an auto qualification turned on, and then I want you to understand the psychological reasons why. Remember that we're so transparent in everything that we do. This is a point that I want you to understand because it's huge. It's so big for the success of your business that if you've never tuned in or you've heard me say stuff, I'm telling you, if your goal is long-term residual income, you need to do this. Okay, so watch. Let's say you're signing up a new ambassador to join your team. They join your team, they buy their welcome pack, they get to the auto qualification part of the sign-up process, and I know for a fact, because I've looked at the numbers, that people take the path of least resistance. So what do you mean? What do you think I mean when I say that? I mean, like, I'm saying the path of least resistance is this answer. Your prospect, your new ambassador, says, what's the auto qualification? And you respond with, oh, don't even worry about it. You don't even need to do that anymore. That used to be something they had in the past where in order to get paid, we don't have to have it. So our company did away with the auto qualification because our company is going to be here 50 years from now, God willing, okay? So understand that what I'm always focused on is the future and the big picture. I'm not worried about the small picture, but now is the time for you to train your teams and understand that when your people sign up, if they do it without an auto qualification on, they have to make, and here's write this down, put a big circle around it, put it on your mirror, because here's what's happening. If your ambassador doesn't sign up with an auto qualification turned on, they have to make a buying decision, which means they have to decide to purchase it again every single month. They have to decide to buy it every single month. The difference is it shows up. Over time, the products are doing what we say. They start getting amazing results. They start telling people. But the short-sighted part is they do it for 30 days. They feel a little bit better, but they haven't experienced the long-term health benefits that happen when they take the products consistently. And why do they take them consistently? Because they show up. Okay? Because they show up. Because they show up at their door. They didn't have to make a buying decision. They made the decision last month to do it. Hey, Brenda, how are you? And so, like, I need you to understand this. It is so big. Can they turn it on and off? Heck yes. Are we trying to fool, trap, trick, put a show up? Heck no. But I'm telling you, for a successful team to grow, they absolutely need to turn their auto qualification on. You need to teach your people to do it. I had a girl that's on our team last month. She is a senior Ruby ambassador, a Ruby or senior Ruby, and she was going out of town. Her dad got sick. She never has let her auto qualification process one time, okay? For whatever reason, she had turned it off a while back. She was making, I don't know, enough to make her mortgage, okay, if not more. She didn't do 100 PV. She didn't get paid. That money jumped her. And so it is a true protection of their business. So think about that. You have life happen, you have distractions happen, you got $200, $300, $500, you got $1,000, whatever the money is, and you don't do your 100 PV. That money's gone. And so, like, from a protection standpoint alone, have them put in a conditional auto qualification on, so that they will get the benefits and the work that they've put in. They'll get rewarded. But the path of least resistance is this. No, don't even worry about it. You don't have to turn it on. Yeah, you don't have to have it on. You'll do your 100 PV. That's the path of least resistance, and that's the trap that people are falling in. And I'm telling you, it's a house of cards, which means your team is growing, your team is growing, your team is growing. You're adding ambassadors. Go, team, go. And then every month you can't figure out why there's not duplication. There's not people that are growing constantly. Your points are going backwards. It is because you don't have your people putting on their auto qualification. Okay? So, if I'm wrong, do it your way for 3 months. Do it the way that I'm telling you for 3 months. Whoever's right, if I'm wrong, I give you permission to show up to convention and punch me in the face. Bam! Chris, you're full of it. I guarantee you there's so many people right now that are walking the tightrope because they're taking the path of least resistance, and they're saying, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And I'm telling you, and I'm making sure that you hear me, so when you understand that when I say, I will never say, I told you so, ever. I'm here because I want you to succeed. And so the information I'm giving you is so critical. I need you to know that most of the time, 99% of the time, I'm going to jump up and down, have fun. But I need your attention right now. This is huge for your business. This is huge for your future. If you're not doing it, it's a mistake. So I'm just telling you. Anyways, all right, enough seriousness. Happy New Year. Trim it up. Go get them.